Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, December 20th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and triple Qs. And on a day where sellers attempted and pushed and pushed and pushed, the only thing they really held was the gap. And even that started getting eaten away at in M period. And now here we are after hours, eating away some more. Again, that won't count. It would have to be filled in regular trading hours. But for now, they're eating into it. This is still short-term sellers, my friends. It was week longs from the past 4 or 5 days that got out, shorts that pushed in. We got almost to a visual area in SPY. We're in a 4-week balance. We didn't get to that balance low and bounced off it pretty good. Russell got within 80 cents of March's low. I'm sorry, not 80 cents. $1.50 of March's low, or $1.40, and bounced off pretty good. Look at that. Right now, $4 higher from the day's low. So if that's all the sellers wanted to do, I don't know if this gap's going to hold for us tomorrow. Triple Qs had a very small gap still. Yeah, they did not fill it in regular trading hours. SPY, ES, and go out with a price probe. Russell Qs do not. Volume still good. It was close to 100 million after regular trading hours. We end only 8 wide. So that's a nuance. So all we have is the price probe, the day's low, and the day's high in the gap. So very interesting. I had a good day. A lot of small trades throughout the day. A ton of them. It's almost crazy to go over all of them. But I traded a bunch of times, and I traded between five lots of calls and puts and 10 lots. That's it. All day. In and out. It was giving you that kind of ebb and flow in the market. Not my favorite day, though. I don't like this chop. You know, we pushed down early. Then they tried to rally. Thought we might have an afternoon rally high. I made some nice longs throughout the afternoon in G and H against the day's low. Nothing big. If we had taken out the day's low and hadn't gotten much for it, I would have taken a much, much bigger call play. But I never got that opportunity. Scalped a ton of shorts in I, J, and K against both the opening because sellers were in control at that point. Didn't do anything in L. I actually took a small long in M. It was just a lot of back and forth throughout the day. Also in early in the day too in B, C, D, E. I mean, there was no tempo. So I was taking longs when it got to visual areas on the downside because there's no tempo. Then we had single prints in C to start. So I was taking shorts in that. It's just a lot of back and forth. I was taking longs and shorts in both time frames because that's what it was giving us today. So again, not very good range and good volume to start the week. Is that going to slow as we get closer to Friday? The end of the week? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Remember, the market is closed Friday. Next week is a full week. There's no days off or half days for New Year's Eve. When it's on a regular trading hours day, Monday through Friday. Now, as far as destinations, the upside, all we have today is today's high at 455.40 and then filling the gap at 458.06. So it's a 266-point gap. It's rather large for SPY. ES's is less because, again, the dividend, we're lower than where they are because of the dividend still. And then above that, we don't have anything to 461.77 where we were 9 wide on the 17th and 463.72 afternoon rally high from the 17th. So again, price vacuums. Downside, we have the price probe A's high of 454.95 and then we don't have anything to today's low of 451.14. Now we were 8 wide and I won't ignore it tomorrow, but if we don't get back there tomorrow, I do not carry it forward. I want 9 wide or more. And then below that, we don't have anything to 448.92, which so far is this month's low. So again, the Santa Claus rally might be done. We might not see a new high. But sellers certainly, with an opportunity there to really push, I don't think they got as much accomplished as they would have liked. And then on the charts, so I'm going to show you a couple of things. So first, here's SPY. Now don't forget, it's a weekly gap. So that's something that we can't ignore just yet. As weak as the sellers were, it is still a weekly gap. And for SPY, it's over $2.50. So that has to get rectified. But it's only balance. Remember I said on Friday I had the market balanced to up because we were one time framing up. So I'm not going bear. I'm not going down on the weekly, right? It is balanced right now. Okay, if they get acceptance below 448.92, which is November 29th week's low, then we'll start saying we're down. But for now, this is balanced, but the gap is my main focus. Now, the daily is down, right? We went from up to balance on Friday to down today. That's a nice candle, though. Nice little hammer candle at the end of the day there. 105, 106 million already. So, again, if they couldn't get to the bottom of this range, it's 448.92. If they fill this gap, it'll be interesting what they do going forward. And then just real quick, I want to show you a couple of the others. So Qs came out of 2 inside weeks to the downside. 378.90 was 4 weeks ago's low. We got to 377.47. Now, they still have a small gap. Now, they were balanced on the weekly, so I would call them possibly down now, okay? We'll see how the week goes, but for now, it's different than SPY. I would call them possibly down. And then Russell, what I want to show you is that monthly. So many things are different for all these. Look, last month, $10 above that 8-month balance. Today, we get within 208.76. We get within $1.45 of the monthly low and rally $4. So is that all they want to do? Well, if they do, we start trading back up, right? Balance rules. It's just as important, if not more important, than gap rules. Thanks for liking these videos and subscribing. Have a great night, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.